What is going on, everybody? This is your boy K-Mac here, coming back at you with another cartoon conspiracy theory. Now, as you guys can see from the images in the background, this is going to be on Disney's, one of their most famous movies and franchises of all time, the Peter Pan movie cartoon. I don't know, I guess it's kind of like an animated movie. It might have had a cartoon series at one time. I'm not 100% sure. I never was a really big fan of Peter Pan or really anything that was involved in Disney when I was growing up. But let's go ahead and jump right into this theory. Now, the theory says that Peter Pan was the only immortal in the entire universe, inside of his universe, but he would go back to Earth to collect children. And as you can see from this image, he's kissing this little girl, and it's a very big part of the story that he's with all these children all the time, and he's trying to protect them from the bad guy, which is obviously Captain Hook, who we'll find out later is maybe not the bad guy after all. But basically, the whole thing is he would go back, get these kids to come with him. He would show them that he could fly, that he could do all this fun stuff, and and that they basically made him out to think that Captain Hook was the bad guy because he was always trying to kill or to capture or kill Peter Pan. But the theory goes that even though the show tells you that Peter Pan is a fairy, he's actually a pixie. And if you go back and read the original book by the original author, which has got a lot more darker tones in it, it actually involves killing children and stuff, actually in the book itself. And it also depicts pixies as these evil, mischievous, evil characters. And basically it says that the pixies made a deal with Peter Pan that they would give him immortality as long as he killed children. So his plan was to pretend to be a fairy, get the children's trust, and hang out with them. And when they reached puberty, he was going to kill the children. So that is why he was waiting for these kids to hit maturity. Basically, he didn't think it was right to kill small children, but he would lose his immortality and lose his youth, and he would end up dying if he didn't continue to kill these young adults and youth kids. So that's basically what he was doing. He was, befriending these kids and trying to make them think he was a fairy and not a pixie, and just basically wait until they were old enough, and then he would take them, quote unquote, take them to his island where they would have immortality. But in reality, he was taking them there to kill them, so he himself could be immortal. Now this is where it gets really, really interesting, and now this is where we bring in the character of Captain Hook, who was portrayed as a pirate. He's portrayed as the antagonist, the bad guy, but in reality, Captain Hook is not the bad guy. He is just a leader of a group of young adults that somehow managed to escape from being killed by Peter Pan. So instead of being killed, they somehow escaped, and then they went on a rampage trying to get him back. And if you watched the original movies, if you watched any of the movies, him and his gang are never trying to harm any of the children. You'll notice that they're only going for Peter Pan, and they're not trying to harm children at all, because they know what Peter Pan is going to do to these children, and they were potentially his victims themselves, and they don't want to see it happen to any more children at all. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to take out the problem at the source by taking out Peter Pan. And this just really kind of continues until he's an adult and he has an entire crew in a ship that are, on the same boat with him. They follow his thing. They want to kill all the fairies and pixies because they don't trust them, and they know that basically they are trying to kill little children so he could stay immortal. And also, it's just one creepy theory. I mean, this is one of the creepiest ones I've ever read. I mean, it gets really, really in depth, and you know what? There's actually a lot of evidence to back this up in the original story that was written by the original author before it was made into a Disney movie. This may have been one of the original plot lines, and this might not be an actual theory. This might have been confirmed, but that's all just speculation. I mean, you have to read between the lines to get this in the original story. It doesn't come out and say it, but in a sense, it's there. But that's pretty much it for this theory, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys could go ahead and hit that like button, it'd be very much appreciated. As always, if this video gets to 600 likes before the end of the weekend, I'll go ahead and put out next week's cartoon conspiracy theory a day early for you guys. And make sure you guys are coming over to my channel and subscribing. I have a whole bunch of new series going on right now. I'm doing a Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke run that's been getting great reviews. So if you guys have not seen that, please come check that out. I'm also starting out some other Let's Plays, and I'll be putting out some other videos later this week. So make sure you guys stick around. Make sure you guys are mashing the hell out of that like button, and make sure you guys are clicking that subscribe button as well to get all of these videos in your sub box whenever they come out. And as always, guys, have a good day. Game the fuck on. Until next time, peace out. Alright, thank you guys so much for sticking around this far in the video. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, when you hit that like button. And as always, there is a code word, and this code word for this video is going to be headset. So go ahead and drop a comment with that word in it. I know you guys made it this far in the video. And as always, guys, have a good day. Getting the fuck on. Check out some other theories, and peace out.